Hey yo! Welcome to season 2 of the
Arts Block Podcast.
For Artists, by artists, so artists can talk about anything that we want and desire. I'm your host. I'm your host, Eric Curry the third. Getting bigger and better this season, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the show.
Three, two, one.
Hey yo! Did I do it? I've waited my whole life to do that. Oh my god, I've been too excited for this.
Oh my god. Hey. Hold on.
I'm gonna start crying.
All right, seriously. You were so excited.
I really was.
It's like a little kid. All right, for real. Hey, yo! Welcome back to another episode of the Arts Block Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Curry III, and today I have one of my great friends on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, one of my best friends in the whole wide world, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. I have the lovely, the beautiful, the amazing actress, best in our class, everybody's favorite. I have Pearl Hoffman, aka Young Pearl, aka Pearl is the girl and she rules the whole world. What else?
So much less than a royal princess because when I'm on the attack, so you best step back. Hey.
Hey, give it up for Pearl, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Pearl. Give it up for Pearl. Oh, Pearl, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. This is your Hanukkah special, and that's coming out in February. How does that? How do you feel?
I mean, it feels great. I feel every day should be a celebration. So
Okay.
I'm fine with having Hanukkah for 2 months.
We were supposed to do this a long time ago. This was.
I gave you this idea the night that you decided that you wanted to do a podcast.
You did, and I wrote you down for like the week of Hanukkah, and then stuff happened and scheduling.
Then you went to Mexico.
Then I went to Mexico. So things just why are you exposing me like this? Then I went to Mexico, so things just didn't work how I wanted it to work. But now we finally have you on the podcast. I'm excited. I am happy. Let's just jump straight into it, Pearl. Pearl, what got you into acting? What happened? Who was like, Pearl, you need to be on somebody's TV screen? Who said that?
You know, actually, it was my preschool teacher. So for my preschool graduation, I sang a song that was from a musical, but I made up every single word because I didn't know the song.
Congratulations.
And that's where I would just say, I just had a lot of imagination as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does.
But
you still have a lot of imagination, bro. Your imagination still runs very well to this day.
But my preschool teacher said to my mom, if I do not see this kid on a stage in a few years, I don't know what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. And so that's where my love for theater started. I just loved to perform everywhere. I didn't need a stage. A classroom was all I needed.
That's inspirational. Sometimes kids that's watching this, sometimes you don't need the stage. Sometimes you just need a hallway. You gotta start from the bottom. Pearl's example of that. See, be like Pearl. Be like. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take this interview serious. So
I'm
you
gonna
were
laugh through this entire interview.
exactly. So you were in preschool. Your preschool teacher basically cursed out your mom and said, "Look, I better see her on the TV screen, or else I'm gonna kill you and your entire family." So after that, did your mom get you in like classes, or did she like have you auditioning for stuff? Were you like one of the babies in the little Gerber commercials? Like what happened?
No, I actually didn't really like after that point.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do any acting until my school musical in like 3rd grade. And that it's just been like with those moments, like wherever I've been on stage,
Mm-hmm.
I've just like exploded. I don't know, because I have like a lot of energy, and that's why I feel why,
Mm-hmm.
Stage, I can just let it all go.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. I just really love theater. And I literally, like, everyone else, like, Raina has, like, skating that she also does, like, besides theater. Like, theater's, like, my only thing. So if I don't
Is that like your happy place?
Yeah. No, yeah, it really is. Because I think when I started theater, I, like, did it as a way to, like, escape, like, my life.
Mm-hmm.
But I've really found it interesting to dive into characters who aren't me, to become someone else who I am not daily. And I just find that so thrilling.
Is there like, what is, all right, before I ask that question, I want to ask this question. What is your goal? Your overall goal from acting? What are you trying to get? Where are you trying to get with acting? Are you going to be a film actor or a stage actor? Are you going to do both? Are you going to be a part of a union, or are you going to go in non-union? Like, where do you see yourself in all of this in like a couple of years, for real? Because we're about to be juniors. So like, where do you really see yourself in a couple of years with all of this?
I want to start off with stage because I've grown up on stage. I haven't done like a lot of film yet, but I also really love film. So I would love to do both because I feel like with stage, stage is sometimes limited to the audience members because like Broadway tickets cost a lot versus like renting like a movie on like TV is not that expensive. So I really want to make sure that my work is able to get to everyone.
Yeah.
And about the union, I don't know yet because it's like tricky because like union's like tricky. I don't know. But I mean, one day I would love to be a part of the union.
Have you been doing like research on it?
No, I don't know what that is. I need to get started.
Research, you don't. So
do I do research?
Yeah, do you do research?
Oh, yeah. I like research that like it's better to like not start off like in union because as a union actor, you can only do like a certain amount of stuff. And I really want to get my name known before I like am limited to like what I can do.
The Pearl Hoffman as just Pearl Hoffman, right?
Yeah.
Now, Pearl, you might, and this is funny because and I asked Lila about this too, the whole first year, right? Sir that we had for one of our classes compared you and Lila the whole entire year because you were the only two Caucasian folk in the class.
We never got compared to Lily, though.
I think because she was a sophomore, going to be a sophomore, probably, maybe. I have no idea. That's none of my business. But y'all got compared like the whole year, and then I can see that sometimes it would be annoying because I got compared to Abdullah, and Abdullah got compared to me since we were the only two guys. So how was that, right, for you? Did that like affect your friendship at all? Like what happened with that?
I wouldn't say that it affected our friendship at all. I don't think we've ever really talked about this at all. But I mean, there were moments where I was like, I need to do better than Lila. Like in this moment, like Lila's like my competition. But then like, I feel like that was me just being like, oh my God, my throat, it's been dead all day. That's just me being that was just me being insecure about my own self. And then halfway through the year, I realized that like I'm such a different actor than Leela. Like me and Leela, yes, we do some similar things, but we act differently. Like I know I use my eyebrows like a lot when talking, and like Leela doesn't. And so I think there's definitely like strengths to both of us. And I think it's more important for me to like work on myself than just comparing myself to Leela, because there's going to be so much more competition than just Leela.
Yeah, but like Pearl, why were you insecure though? Like you are a dope actress since, well, I knew that you were a dope actress since day one, since when I first seen your monologue when we were doing the little monologue lottery thing. And I was like, wow, like she's really good. Like she has the face, she's doing the hand thing that she's always
Not the hand.
the hand. And when I watch now and when I look now, I look like, wow, this Pearl is going to be something that people are probably not going to be ready for just yet, because that's how good you are. Like, did you not see that in yourself when what we saw as a class and as a
No,
department?
I don't know. You know, I think I'm just so hungry to grow. Like I don't think I'll ever let myself accept that I'm good until like I'm great. Like I don't know. I think I'm just, because I feel like I'm always getting feedback. Like I'm always getting stuff to like improve on. So I think I focus more on like that I need to improve than like I'm doing okay stuff. So I think it's just hard to like admit to myself that like sometimes I do okay things. You know?
But I feel like sometimes we have to do that, especially going to the school that we go to, because they not all of the time are going to tell you when you did something right or when you did something wrong, or like when this was good or when this was bad. Sometimes they're just going to be like, that was cool, I guess.
I know.
Yeah.
Some teachers are hard to read.
Exactly. So do you find, so how did you find now, right? The place where you are now, where you can just be like, you know what? I'm good enough with who I am, with what I bring to the table. And while, yes, these people might be my competition, I'm not focused on them. I'm focused on Pearl being Pearl and not Pearl being the other folk that might be in the room.
I think I've definitely gained a lot more confidence than when I first started at Duke, because I was definitely like in school. I'm very much the person. I'm very serious. I don't always raise my hand, but like I've started to become like Miss Cat says, like the more you talk, like the more, like even if something doesn't come out right, it will come out right next time. And so I think I've just started to raise my hand and participate and try new things, because I feel that even though if it doesn't come out right the first time, it will come out right like the next time.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of trying new things, what new things have you been trying though? We've been locked in the house for almost, it's going to be a year and 2 months. Pearl, hold on. Before we get into that, do you remember our last day of school? Were you there our last day?
Yeah, no, I was. I remember the Miss Nazer's intern brought us food.
Yeah, man.
That was nice of her.
When we thought that we were going back to like, oh, we're just gonna be gone for a week, then we're gonna be for 2 weeks, then we're gonna be right back. Then we wasn't right back.
Did we go get like food after school?
We did. Because we was like, you know, we won't be able to see each other in 2 weeks. You know what? Let's just go out, splurge a little bit. Then we wasn't back at all.
I know.
So what was that like, getting used to that, maneuvering through, oh, it was going to be 2 weeks, but now we doing virtual theater. Now we got our final projects virtually. Now I'm stressed, not just because I'm at home all day, but also because of school and because of pandemic fatigue and anxiety, depression, all that stuff just piling on. So how did that feel first stepping into the pandemic and all that stuff?
It was definitely stressful because this sounds weird. I do better having like a lot of things on my plate. Like I do better having a structure. And even if it's a busy one, like I do better with like getting things done, being busy. And I like the pandemic, we didn't barely have school. We had school like one day a week.
Yeah.
And I like found myself like not knowing what to do. And because, you know, our like projects were ending and like our monologues, like we had to film them. I was like, I'm not going to be good enough. Like we didn't get like the training yet. Like I need to do more. Like I need to do more. And I feel, especially like the beginning, it was just really stressful to like, because I just want to do so much, like not be able to doing so much was hard.
And so and now we're here 10 months later, if my math is right, 10 months later.
It's almost 12 months, which is a year.
Almost a whole year, right? Same position that we was in, what is that, March 13th? And how are you now kind of coming to realization that this might be the rest of our sophomore year?
Yeah, it's hard. It's a lot. Like I want to say that like I would be better. Like I would have been a better actor if we were in person. But I mean, we're not in person, and it's hard, you know. And like I wish so many things were different. And it's like I'm trying to make the most of what we have, but it's just so hard. Being like, it's because we're like stuck inside and there's only like we're limited to like what we can do. And so that's hard. And I really hope that we can get back in person because I really like feed off energy more. Yeah. And like not just like this box being all that's of me, you know?
And Pearl, you're really energetic. Like I really would have loved to do this podcast in person with you because you're very energetic and your energy is just always on 100 every time that I see you. Oh, and don't even give you chocolate because if you give me chocolate, that 100 is going to turn to 1,000. But Pearl, that's why I love you. Your energy is always up. You put people in a good mood even when they're in a bad mood, right? So just as a friend, I wanted to say that I appreciate you. I love you for everything that you do. And I'm saying that before I scare you to death. You all right? Are you right?
No, what are you gonna do?
So you told us, and I don't know if you'll feel comfortable telling the podcast, but there is a little birdie out there that says that you are afraid of bananas. Allegedly.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. It's a real thing. It's called Bananaphobia.
No, look it up. It is real. We thought
it literally is real.
It's real.
And I've had this fear since like I was born. Like I remember in first grade, there was like a truck that came to my school, and it was like a science truck or whatever, and we had to dissect bananas. And my first grade teacher, I know she hated me because I was bawling. I was screaming my head off. I was like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. Like I would not chill out. And so like I had to be sent home. It was bad. Like
it was that bad?
It was really bad. It even took me a few years to just say the word banana.
Really?
Like I would call it the B word before I knew that there was an actual B word.
The B word? Pearl.
Like teachers would look at me whenever I was like, oh, it's the B word. They would be like, because I didn't know what the actual B word meant when I was younger. So it did get me in a little bit of trouble sometimes.
Okay. How on a scale, right? There's a scale, 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. Where is your fear of bananas now?
Okay. Like if I see like a toy that's like a banana, I will like, but like it's not as bad as if I actually see like a banana.
But
like the fruit.
But
like
what's so bad about it's a fruit? It's just
it's probably like an 8, I would say. Because I've been getting better, but I will never touch it. Like
I see Naila and Santiago trolling you, sending you banana pictures before you went to bed. I bet that was very traumatizing.
I literally had nightmares.
And wait, did you have nightmares really?
Yeah, I literally couldn't sleep. Like I was so scared to go to bed because I was like,
but what can a banana? But Pearl, what can a banana do to you, Pearl?
no, like I feel like one of my biggest fears is like touching it.
But
And
what is it gonna? You're not gonna turn into a banana if you touch a banana. I promise you. I promise.
And I wish I had like a cool story. Like I slipped on a banana and fell and broke my back.
Make something up. Improv. Make something up real quick. Make a banana. Make a why are you scared of banana story right now on the spot on the Arts Block podcast. Look, this is exclusive content, ladies and gentlemen. Not everybody gets these stories. Why are you scared of banana? Let's get a random story right now. Come on.
Wait, this is so bad. You want to know what I told people when I was younger?
What did you tell people when you were younger?
So the actual story, like I don't actually know why I'm scared of bananas. Like I was just born with it.
Mm-hmm.
But when people would ask me when I was younger, is that my mom like slipped on a banana and broke her back while she was pregnant. And it's just not true at all. And I would tell people that. I don't know why. I don't know why that came to my mind to tell people when I was younger.
That's terrible. Why would you?
I know. I was like in first grade, but like that's going back to my imagination. It was wild. It was wild.
Yeah. So why are you scared of bananas? My mom, she broke her back. And she done did broke her back trying to.
I think that idea came from my mom. We had this like dance party when I was younger, and she like fell and she like broke her butt. Like not her butt, it was like the bottom part of like her back. And so I think that's like where that like idea.
So you just took something and just used it and like just kind of tweaked the story just a little bit, just not a lot, just a little bit, just to make it. Like she just slipped on a banana and broke her back while she was pregnant with me, and that fear just passed on through the womb to me that bananas aren't okay. Pearl,
yeah.
Pearl, for you are just a no question. First, are you Jewish?
Yeah, I am. I celebrate Hanukkah.
Hanukkah special. I was just letting the people know that we weren't just making Hanukkah special up. Because that is going to be the title of this episode, the Hanukkah special.
It's also Holocaust Remembrance Day today.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I mean, we're celebrating. I don't know if this is a Jewish holiday. I don't know if I should say holiday, but it's a Jewish event that's happening today.
A Jewish event. Support. Thank you for the culture, Pearl. Pearl, see, look, if you want somebody to culture you about anything, it's Pearl. Except Black culture. Don't it's not Black culture. But any other culture, Pearl got you. But like all seriousness though, you are Jewish, and I'm not really big on the like Jewish acting scene and you being Jewish and those being like I don't want to say your people because your people just sounds like you're like the spokesperson for the community. Like
maybe like my ancestors. No, that's not better. I mean, because technically that's like what they call them in like the Torah or something. Okay. I don't know.
All right, like your ancestors, right?
Like my descendants.
Yeah, your descendants. Thank you. Your descendants. And so I'm pretty sure that you are well versed and well known to all of those guys and gals. So inform the podcast on who are some nice Jewish actors and actresses.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm not prepared. We actually did in my Hebrew school. We actually did like an event, and I got to play Natalie Portman. She's a Jewish actor. She was in Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Like I got to like pretend to be her. Like it was nothing big.
Oh.
I did not get to meet her. No. I got a sticker, and then I walked around saying my name is Natalie Portman. But yeah, no, I think I know more about Okay, well, this is more so about the Holocaust. I know
Mhm.
about a lot of Holocaust movies. Like,
Mhm.
I'm very into like knowing about the Holocaust because my grandfather was a Holocaust survivor, which
Oh,
is
really?
different than a lot of other Jews' experiences
Mhm.
because it's like their great grandparents, but this is like my grandfather, so it's like a little like it's like less. I don't know if
Mhm.
removed.
No, no,
I don't know.
that's you're right. Let's
It's
remove.
like closer to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and so I'm just very interested in the Holocaust, and I've watched like every single Holocaust movie that there
Mhm.
ever was.
Yeah.
And I would really say like why I act
Mhm.
is like those movies have like inspired me for
Mhm.
really wanting to like pursue acting and like be an actor because I want to tell those stories. Like that's my whole like purpose of acting is to really share people's experiences, and I just think it's really educational.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Steven Spielberg is a Jew. I'm not really sure, but he's like he's like a famous director.
Mhm.
But he created Schindler's List, which is a
Yeah.
Holocaust movie, and well, he directed it, and so he's a really incredible filmmaker.
Mhm.
Which actually, wait, he's Jewish. His last name's Spielberg.
Is that what you're going by?
Well, no. Because you can tell if someone's a Jew off of their last name.
That's like
Like
me
if
saying I can tell somebody's black off their last name. Every
no, like
Jackson out
Stein.
there in the world.
Like if the last name is like Stein,
Mhm.
like Goldstein, like Silverman, like Cohen, like those are all like typical like Jewish last names. I
So
don't know
Luke,
if Hoffman's a Jewish last name, but I don't know.
so
There's
so
like certain last names that you can tell are Jewish.
wait, so Luke is Jewish?
Yeah, Luke's Jewish.
Dang, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
Because I
Um,
mean, not everyone who has the last name Cohen's a Jew,
mhm,
but it's like a typical Jewish last name.
got you. Do you feel like it is harder for Jewish? I don't know how to word this for it to sound politically correct, but forget it. It's my show. So do you do you feel like it is harder for Jewish people to get jobs than just regular old white American actors and actresses that are in our field of work?
You know, I don't know
Hmm.
because I feel like you didn't know like Luke was Jewish. Like
Yeah.
you don't always know like if people are Jewish or not. Like I haven't ever researched that, so I honestly have no idea. I think probably in like the 60s or 50s or I don't know when, but like I think it was definitely harder for like Jews to get work back then in America, but I'm not really sure.
Mm,
That's something
okay.
that I have to research. Like Mr. Ruffin says, I don't know now, but I'll know tomorrow.
You'll know tomorrow. That's amazing. All right. All right. Pearl. So is that about that time of the podcast? I have to ask you this question, and Pearl, I know your answer is going to be very might be very nice. And I don't want a nice answer for this. I want mean Pearl. I want aggressive Pearl. I want angry Pearl. That we don't really see that often. Um, but I didn't do this in so long. Do you go to Duke Ellington School of the Arts?
Yes. Was I supposed to answer no?
No, it's how you answered yes, not that you answered yes. It's how you answered. Um, all right, so I'm gonna need your honest opinions on Duke. Now, Pearl, I know you very well. You're one of my closest friends, one of my best friends. I love you, Pearl. So if you're
Thank you.
capping, I'm gonna call you out on it.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, I just need your honest opinions on Duke Ellington School of the Arts. You can go, Pearl.
Like how I feel about it?
Yeah, yes, Pearl. You're
Okay. Um, I mean, I have to be very grateful for it. No, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just my mother. If she ever finds it, she'll kill me if I ever say anything wrong because she is working day and night so I can go to this school. Like, but I feel like just people are really like the kids, I would say, are just really nice at Duke because my middle school and the high school I would have gone to, the people are like the fakest people. They're mean. Like Tashi, like me and Tashi have talked about this. Like Maryland public schools are just not it. But my from like Duke, everyone's just been really nice and supportive student wise. I don't know. Academics and art can be stressful and a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes a little bit unorganized, but I did not say that. So
but we went through. Okay, so I know you said your mom might find this, so I don't want you to go. I don't want you to deep dive in the negative. And after you say what you have to say, I will kind of paraphrase for you because I feel like I don't know what you mean. But go ahead, take us as far as you can go into what you want changed, the change that you want to come from Duke Ellington School of the Arts or the theater department specifically, or anything with the environment of the school.
Okay, wait, this is like the weirdest thought, but I want like the theater department to be more intense. Like, I don't know, like I just I live for like intensity. Like I just do well under pressure. And I feel like during COVID, like I feel like there's a ton of pressure on us. But it's like it's subtle pressure. Like it's not like last year I feel like we had like a lot more pressure every single day, and now it's like sometimes.
I think that's because of, like you said, COVID, just the environment that we're around, them trying to understand our point of view of what's going on in our world. That's what I think. I think it's just them trying to get a better understanding of how we're feeling during these times. Now, while them pushing us was helpful, I think that the lax classes and the lax class structure has been helping some of us more than less.
No, that is really true.
Yes.
I have a lot less anxiety. Like I had terrible anxiety last year.
Yes.
And like it's like a lot better.
And I think that's because one, we have a whole different acting teacher. One who's really lax with us. She doesn't give us homework. She just tells us, go home, practice your monologue, and when you come back and it looks the same or sounds the same, or it looks worse or sounds worse, that's how I know you haven't been practicing, right?
Yeah.
And also, I feel like the classes have gotten easier. Like, our speech class, right? That's that. Like the classes just got really more lax and easier.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And for everybody that's watching, Pearl said that her mom might be watching this as well, so she can't say that she wants to say. So I'm gonna paraphrase what Pearl wanted to say, right? Duke Ellington School of the Arts. Wow, it has its good, it also has its bad. The intensity of the school was way better when we were inside school. Also, I don't really like the department for real. I don't. I hate the department. It's no, Pearl. I'm paraphrasing what you said. This is. Shaking her head. Oh yeah, this is really how you feel. Yeah, no, get it all out. No, I was like, no, Pearl. This is what you mean, Pearl. This is what you mean when you said, oh, it's lax. It's so lax. No, ladies and gentlemen, that means she doesn't like the department no more. That means she wants to quit. She wants to drop out. No, I'm just playing, Pearl. Don't.
Wait, you actually know something that I wish, which I don't know if we're gonna get in our third year, but I wish that there was more about business, because
More about what?
Like business. I've heard that as I was like researching, I heard that business is really important in making it in the world. And so I feel like you can be an incredible actor, but if you don't build yourself up the right way, like you might never get where you are. And so that's like, I wish we had like a class on business.
Yeah. I think we will our third year. We might, or our fourth year.
Because there's something, I feel like we might have something in it. I just don't know.
Like I always say, like how I tell the podcast, it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? Who you know is going to take you a lot farther than whatever skill set that you may have brought on in your years of learning, right? So while a business class will be good for a lot of us, I feel like the business will come if you are just a pure person with a pure heart, right?
That's really true.
Yeah, the business will come if you're just a pure person with a pure heart. Don't be. Dang, I gotta stop cursing. Don't be an a-hole and be a nice human being, and then people are going to start wanting to book you and start referring you. And if you're just good enough at what you do, then you will, just be known as the person that gets all the roles because they're just a nice person. Pearl, what you are.
Message.
So, Pearl, thank you for coming on the Art Sport podcast. But before you head off, I would love to know you're dead or alive. Now, for all the new people who are watching the Art Sport podcast, hello, welcome to the Art Sport podcast. I hope that you stay, and if you don't stay, well, goodbye, I guess. But for all the folks that are just tuning in and don't know what Dead or Alive is a segment on the podcast where I ask the artist that I am interviewing who they would like to work with that are dead or alive. Now, they can choose one artist, they can choose many artists. Please do not choose many artists because I still have to edit this podcast. All right. Go ahead, have at it. Rip through. Give me a list. Let me know.
Okay, well, I feel like one person who I've just admired my entire life is Meryl Streep.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God, wait. And another person, this is so bad, but okay, like I know she's canceled and I know she's like a bad person now, but I've always wanted to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. And like I would literally shower in a bathing suit in case they showed up at my door while I was in the shower. Like when I was younger. Like it was like I really loved her. But I dressed up as her on Halloween. I'll send you that.
Really? Pearl. Pearl.
I know. I know she's like an awful person.
Ellen? No, it's not that the fact that that she's an awful person. It's the fact that you're the first person I've ever heard say that they wanted to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. You're the first person I ever said that, like, man, you know what I want to do? I want to be on Ellen when I grow up. That's just my goal. I want to be on Ellen. Dang, Pearl. So, like, even if she's canceled, would you still? All right, so she's canceled, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if she sends you an email right now, be like, Pearl Hoffman, I would love for you to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. What would you do? Would you take the offer, or would you be like, nah?
That's so hard. It's like my childhood dream. Like literally, I thought about it like 24/7. I literally wrote a whole speech for it. Like I sent her my bat mitzvah invitation. I loved her, but I don't know, because like if she's not like a nice person, I don't know. I feel like cancel
that is not the question.
So hard.
That is not the question. The question is, if she invited you on the show right now, she sent you a text message, Pearl, or email.
How did she get my number?
That's why I'm changing it to email. Pearl. Pearl, I'm inviting you on the Ellen DeGeneres show. What are you doing? What are you, yay or nay?
You want to know what? Wait, no, probably. I was about to say, you know what? I'd go on her show and I'd talk to her about like the whole situation, but then I'd probably get canceled. So no. That's what like I really think. Like whenever someone's like canceled, I'll be like, I'll go talk to them. Like if I can go talk.
I'll be thinking that too. Like let me go talk to them. I want to see where their headspace is.
I know.
Yeah.
You know that's hard. Like right now, I think I would say no because I'm not even really sure what.
Dang, you gonna say no to Ellen? Your childhood idol? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
Because was it? I don't know. I don't really know what happened on her. I think like someone sexually assaulted someone, right?
No, she just did. Like it just word got out that she was just a bad person.
Mean person. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like there's so many other cool people on this earth that I'd rather hang out with a nice person.
Okay.
Than hang out with someone. Then hang out with someone who's mean, even if that's like my childhood dream, because my dreams keep changing every single day.
Okay. All right. But you can keep going with your dead or alive, though. You can continue. You said
I can continue?
Yeah, Mersh.
Oh my God.
Is Ellen on your dead or alive? Just yes or no? Is Ellen?
Oh yeah, and Meryl Streep as well.
Yeah, Meryl Streep and Ellen.
Oh my God, I want to work with Tom Holland. I love him. I am married to him. That's like my husband. Oh
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. That was the first movie that I saw. I was like in 6th grade, and I was with my friend Grace. Like in 6th grade, like Spider-Man came out with Tom Holland. I turned to my friend Grace and I said, "I think I've just met the love of my life." I was so in love.
Wait, but what about what's his face?
Timothée Chalamet?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so hot.
Because I remember you talking about that was your crush for a long time too.
Okay, wait, no, so actually, I'm married to Tom Holland.
Okay.
And Timothée Chalamet is my boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know if I can say that on the podcast anymore, but if you got season 1 air, boy, would I be saying some things to
what happened?
Things to you. All right, so I got this new job, and my boss said that I could not curse on my podcast no longer, because if he wants to show the podcast to like people, I can't. He don't want a 15-year-old kid cursing on it, so I can't curse on the podcast.
Wait, your job, like your manager, gets to like show the podcast to people?
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you off air about.
Wait, then like half the stuff I said probably made 0 sense because sometimes I just go rambling.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you off air about that.
Okay.
So you got Meryl Streep, Ellen DeGeneres, Tom Holland, Timothée Chalamet is one. Mm-hmm. Okay, Timothée Chalamet.
I'm gonna think of like 5,000 tonight after I get off of this. I'm gonna be like, I should have told Eric that.
That's usually how it works. That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
Do you have any more for me? Don't stress yourself out too hard if you don't. It's okay. Don't stress yourself out too hard.
You know what? I just think like everyone in Marvel is just so badass.
Everyone in Marvel. I'm not putting everyone in Marvel as a picture. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put like I'm gonna put like the Marvel superhero.
Okay, you know who I think? I think Scarlett Johansson.
I love Scarlett Johansson.
I think she's really cool. She was in like this new movie where it was like a divorce story, where it's either a love story. I don't know, but she's just like a really diverse. I mean, I don't know what the word is, like
range.
She has like a huge range, and like that's like wow.
Yeah.
So I love her. I don't know. I don't know why I said Marvel. I've like seen one Marvel movie. I think I was thinking of Scarlett Johansson, but it took me a second to say her name, so I just said Marvel.
There you go.
Oh my God.
All right. Is that it?
You know what? I think that's it. Yeah.
All right, that's it. Pearl did not say any black people for her dead or alive, so you know her
stance
on.
Viola Davis. Wait, no, I got it. Viola Davis, Octavia Spencer. Wait, I meant to say those two. And Emma Stone. Emma Stone. Okay.
Emma Stone is not black, bro. Okay, I'm gonna let it
slide. No, I didn't.
Thank you for tuning into the Arts Block Podcast. Pearl, do you have anything you want to say before we end the podcast?
Oh my God, I want to say so much more, but I don't know what to say. But I want to say thank you for tuning into the Hanukkah special. This is like my favorite part of 2021 already. I hope to be back really, really soon because I love to talk. And, can we do another Hanukkah special next year?
I will get you on the Hanukkah special when it's like actually the Hanukkah time. I will.
Okay, so next July we'll be on Hanukkah special.
You notice how Pearl did not say Black Lives Matter in her ending closing, but it's okay. Pearl.
I have something to say.
What do you have to say?
Art is activism, and I believe as an artist, we have the power to heal and change the world for the better.
Message.
That was good. That was a
okay. I've been waiting for it to like say that, but it just takes
five. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the Arts Block podcast. Thank you for my special guest, Pearl, my lovely, amazing, beautiful friend. I'm your host, Eric Curry. You can follow me on Instagram at Eric Curry III. You can follow the podcast at Arts Block Podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time we post. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you give me a 5-star and a review. If you're listening anywhere else, shout out to you. Remember, what they need to remember, Pearl?
Oh my God, please. I was about to quote Ellen, treat everyone with kindness. Please. Okay, have a great day. Oh, be perfect. You're all perfect.
Remember that artists never die. And I'll see y'all next week, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big one coming next week. So I'll see y'all then. All right. Peace.